Hey YouTube, what's going on? Chris here. Want to bring you guys a little update on Bitcoin, some of the things I'm seeing and why I believe it's becoming to that point where it's decision time for Bitcoin. Guys, if you could like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that type of stuff, and I'll continue to make these videos for you. We're trying to get 100 likes on this one, so if you guys could help us out. And also leave down in the comments if you believe that today is decision time. And guys, I'm going to try my best today to get back to some comments from yesterday. Life's been crazy. Had to go meet with my surgeon yesterday and talk about different things and just go through the recovery process and everything I'm going through. So didn't have a ton of time yesterday, but I'm hoping to have a little bit more today and get back to some comments for you guys. So guys, what I'm seeing here today, we're at 36.36 right now. We're down 0.08%, and we have crucial areas that are coming together that I wanted to show you guys. So first of all, we have this overall triangle that we've been in here. We have our lower highs that have been forming, and we have our higher lows that have been forming. So guys, we're getting closer and closer to this apex. So beyond that, and you can see how we've just been grinding up this trend line here. So this is our third day now that we've been on this lower portion of the trend line on low volume. So I want you guys to remember that. Now let me get this off here. So guys, another thing that we have in terms of resistance is this trend line that's coming down that a lot of guys really aren't paying a lot of attention to, but it's a valid trend line, and I think it's going to be really important. And this is in yellow here. If you guys can see this, how it's coming all the way down, and it's meeting at this point where right now we have a doji, that indecision, the bulls and the bears fighting. So do you see that? And guys, right here, if we broke to the upside, it would have to be on huge volume. So we'd have to break this trend line, then we'd have to get to this triangle right here, or this trend line on this triangle here. And that would be difficult to get over because number one, we'd have this trend line, but number two, look at all this resistance over here. I mean, this is a resistance cluster up overhead. So you can see the channel we've been working in, guys. Where I have the channel at is 32.16 to about 42.59, and that's where we said that 4,300 is going to be very difficult to get over. Say we get over that, though, there's a lot of room to run. But guys, I just see so many things coming together at once that could potentially push the price down. You know, and anything can happen in crypto. So guys, I'm just going to get rid of stuff as we go through it. All right. So we talked about the triangle, all that, where we could break. So guys, if we do break that triangle, let me clear that out. Now we're just looking at the channel. We very well could go down and test this and see if we're going to form a double bottom around that $3,200 or so. And that's kind of our best hope, guys, in my opinion. If we could come down there, form a double bottom, form it on volume, and make a little run up. That's our best hope because, guys, even right now, I mean, really pay attention to volume. Look at our volume. I mean, we can even go from right here. It's just trending down, right? And this is on the day chart, guys. I mean, we're not even looking at an hour chart or anything like that. Like, this is some data here. So I want you guys to be prepared in this channel. You know, we've came down here, we've hit here, we came up, hit here, went back up, tested, kind of moved sideways here, tested again, couldn't get over top, and now we've been floating in between that. And guys, in my opinion, if we don't close above the 50 moving average, which you'll see here in blue around 37.66, if we don't close up above that, then we're not even going to get a chance to test this up here around that 41, 4200. So we have a lot of overhead resistance. The 20s overhead, the 50s overhead. You know, I don't have the 100 on, but I'm sure the 100's swooping down somewhere around in here. So when we take all these things into account, you have to say, hey, I'm going to definitely prepare for the downside as well as the upside. But for me, guys, I'm definitely preparing for the downside because there's just been so many indicators. You know, if you put them all together, you put all your bullish indicators together, you put your bearish indicators together, and then you say, hey, do I have more bullish? Do I have more bearish? What do I think here? What's the volume looking like? What's the MACD looking like? What's the RSI looking like? I mean, even the RSI right here, guys, this is something before I went long, I would love to see a break in this. Right in there. RSI is so powerful, my friends. And on RSI, you want to draw support. You want to draw resistance. You want to do all those type of things and really pay attention to it. And guys, sometimes I'll even put a Fibonacci on. I know some guys think I'm crazy, but you know what? It really works a lot of the times. If you throw a fib on there, you'll see it retracing to that 618, different things like that. So I'll do that sometimes as well, guys. But in my opinion, today is going to be a crucial day. You know, we could definitely break down to that 3,200, and we could break down very, very fast. Or a big whale could come in, guys, and we could close up above the 50 and the 20, and we'd be moving. You know, this here was almost a hammer candle. We'd like to see the lower wick always 2 times to 3 times the body, and we don't want to see any wick on top. They say in my book that there can be a slight wick, but you don't want to see much of a wick there. So, but it wasn't on that much volume. If we would have had a beautiful hammer candor on volume, then maybe, guys, that could have been the bottom. We could have started moving up. But these are just some of the things I'm seeing, guys. I just wanted to go through something quick with you here. I don't want to keep people for too long. But, look at the channels. Look at the trend lines. Look at all those different types of things. Pay attention to the moving averages. Look for wicks. And guys, another video that I want to do a video on where to set your stop loss in cryptocurrency, because so many people get stopped out. And I'm going to show you a little thing that I've learned that I do personally that has helped me. So I want to do a video on that. Maybe we'll do it next, but I'm doing a little babysitting right now, and I'm not going to be able to do that, with my son and everything else. But I got to watch him and spend some time with him. But I just snuck off real quick here. We got Toy Story on and playing with some toys, and I can see him right now. But I just had to close the door. It was a little noisy this morning. But I wanted to get this out for you guys. I love each and every one of you. Please take care. Please keep working. Please keep grinding. Put down low what you're doing. And guys, just leave it down low. God bless you all.